Hey, what's up, guys? Coming out with a video, and today I'm going to be my NFL Week 11 picks. So, first on the list, we got Thursday Night Football, November 17th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Primetime Prime Video. We got the Tennessee Titans at the Green Bay Packers. Going with the Packers here to win. The Packers look really solid there. They are starting to come back around there. They technically upset the Cowboys last week. They're actually doing pretty well last week against them and stuff like that. Rodgers there, he's starting to connect with his wide receivers there. His wide receivers are going down and connecting passes for him and stuff like that. Mostly they did look pretty well last week there. Rodgers looks like himself again, like he used to. Rodgers kind of looks like himself again and stuff. For the Titans there, mostly the Titans there mostly put up a snores fest last week against us. Mostly Derrick Henry didn't really did that much last week there, but mostly I don't really count Derrick Henry out there. They still have a powerhouse like Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is mostly a powerhouse type of guy there, can actually go down the field there. Even if he did pretty poorly last week against us, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see that there. I'm going to go with the Packers here to win, but this game might be pretty close. That's it for the Thursday night game. So we're moving to Sunday, November 20th, 11 o'clock Mountain Time. First and 11 o'clock games. We have the Chicago Bears at the Atlanta Falcons. This game's a game, a shit bowl game in a way, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons here to win. Mostly I can't really say too much about this game here. Well, I'm gonna go with the Falcons here to win. I think the Falcons have a little bit more advantage over the Bears. The Falcons don't look 100% this good there. They just don't look 100% this good. They look pretty bad and off sync there, but they can actually keep up the scoring there and stuff like that. For the Bears there, they just don't look good either. They just kind of look pretty down there, and they don't look 100% this good in this game. They look pretty off sync there, and this doesn't look really good for them and stuff like that for it. But mostly I'm gonna say, honestly, I'm just gonna go with the Falcons here. But this game is honestly a who cares game. Next game we have the Cleveland Browns at the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna say no contest. Bills should win this game easily against the Browns. Mostly the Bills there, they're starting to turn back around. They're starting to play some pretty good football there and stuff like that. They mostly want to try to rebound from losing against last week against the Vikings there. So they want to try to rebound there and stuff like that for it. They mostly are pretty pissed off here, and they're going to try to rebound it here and stuff like that for it, mostly against the Vikings and stuff like that for it. Mostly for because we have Josh Allen who can actually go down the field and score there. We have their defense there with Von Miller there and stuff like that, who is actually affecting the defenses there. Mostly with the Browns, they look like a hot mess there. They can't get their act together. They look pretty bad playing there and stuff like that for it. Even if they did upset some teams there, they technically should have lost there. Mostly I'm going to say the Bills can pull it out here and win this one, because I think the Bills have a little bit more advantage over the Browns. But I won't sleep on the Browns yet, because technically they did upset some teams there who did pretty well there against them. So I'm going to say Bills can pull it out here and win this one, but so I'm going to go with the Bills here win over the Browns. Next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to say no contest. Go with the Eagles here to win. The Eagles look really solid there. They've been playing their best football there. Their defense looks really sharp there. Their defense looks really hard hitting there. They look their defense is more hard hitting there, and they're more in sync there and stuff like that for it. Offense looks really powerful also with with their with their powerful games and stuff like that for it. So the Eagles have a little bit more advantage here. I think the Eagles have a little bit more advantage here and stuff like that for it. For the Colts there, yeah, they're not going to do that well there against the Eagles. The Eagles look really strong there, and they can actually penetrate there and stuff like that. And plus, also, the Eagles like losing last week against the Commanders last week. I think they're going to take them to bounce back. I think they're going to take them to bounce back and beat the Colts. Colts there, they just don't look 100% as good. They've been they're playing their best football there. Yeah, they're starting to come back around there. I just don't really see them beating the Eagles. The Eagles just look a much better team there in the Colts there. So I'm going to go with the Eagles here, went over the Colts. Next game, we got the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. Going with the Jets here to win. I think the Jets actually have a little bit more advantage here. The Jets actually have a little bit more advantage over the Patriots here. Patriots, they don't look 100% that good there with Mac Jones. Mac Jones have not been playing that great. He's not been playing that great. They've been going down they're falling off a cliff there, and they're not been showing too much there with Mac Jones. Mac Jones is not showing too much there and stuff like that for it. For the Jets there, he looked really solid. They've been playing their best football lately. And stuff like that for it. They've been playing good and overall and stuff like that for the game. So I'm going to go with the Jets here, went over the Patriots. Next game, we have the LA Rams at the New Orleans Saints. This game's honestly a shit bowl game, but going with the Saints here to win, because I think the Saints have a little bit more advantage over the Rams. Rams, they look really bad. They can't get nothing going there. They've been going into a massive slope there and stuff like that. They're not showing too much there and stuff like that for it. For the Saints there, they're kind of doing the same thing, but I think the Saints can actually put up some more points there versus the Rams. The Rams just don't look that great there. They've been playing pretty bad there and stuff like that for it. So I'm going to go with the Saints here to win over the Rams. Next game, we have the Detroit Lions at the New York Giants. I'm gonna say no contest, and I'm gonna say the Giants should win this game easily against the Lions. The Lions, they don't look 100% that good there. They've been playing pretty awful lately. And stuff like that. They've not been looking really that great there. Even if they did upset the Packers there, and they did upset they did upset the Packers there and the Bears there. Mostly in the last 2 weeks, they're mostly in a good spot there in the last 2 weeks there. But I just don't really see them actually beating the Giants there. The Giants are much better of a football team there and stuff like. They're much better of a football team there, and I think the Giants are going to take them and walk all over the Lions there. So I'm going to go with the Giants here to win over the Lions. This game is no contest. The Giants should win this one easily. Next game, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Baltimore Ravens. I am going to go with the Ravens here to win. The Ravens look really, really solid there. They've been playing their best football lately with Jamar Jackson there. Jamar Jackson, you can actually go down the field and tries to score some touchdowns there. They look really, really solid there and actually pushing the limits there and stuff like that for it. Even if they're coming off with a bye last week there, I think they can still technically bounce back and try to win some more games here and stuff like that for it. For the Panthers there, I just don't really trust the Panthers at all. The Panthers just look really awful there. They've been not playing their best football lately and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Ravens here to win over the Panthers, but this game might be close. Next game, we got the Washington football team. Oh no, wait, my bad. The Washington Commanders at the Houston Texans. Going with the Commanders here to win. I think the Commanders actually have a little bit more advantage here. They look a little bit more solid there. They look really solid there, and they can't really play their best football lately. They look pretty off there and stuff like that for it. But I think they can actually handle the Texans there. The Texans there, they just look like crap. They just look like crap. They just can't get nothing going. It just proves they can't get nothing going there. They've been playing like crap for the last couple weeks there. So I'm going to go with the Commanders. This game's a who cares game, but I'm going to say Commanders can pull it out here and win this one against the Texans. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So let's move on to the 2:05 game, Mountain Time. First in the 2:05, we got the Las Vegas Raider haters at my Denver Broncos. I am going to go with my Broncos here to win. Mostly for my Broncos there, we have Cortland Sutton. We have Russell Wilson there, who didn't really play good last week, but I think he's going to try to rebound here against the haters. I think he's going to try to rebound against the haters there and try to do something there in this game here and stuff like that. I think he's going to try to rebound it here and stuff. Russell Wilson might try to rebound it here and stuff like that and try to do something there and stuff like that. For the Broncos, mostly for that's what we're going to do there. Mostly we have Cortland Sutton there, who actually can go down the field there. We do have KJ Hamler there. We don't know if Judy is going to come back. I don't know if Judy is going to come back in this game here. So I don't know if he's questionable or not in this game. Right now, I think he's like questionable in this game here. But we don't know if Judy's going to come back. But if he does come back, this is going to be a pretty interesting thing for our offense there. Mostly, I'm going to say this one thing. The Broncos need to get more of the running game going there and stuff like that. Mostly, you know what? I'm gonna say this there. I think the Broncos should just bench fucking Melvin Gordon there, and I think we should bench Melvin Gordon there and actually start Chase Edmonds there. Replacing Gordon there and stuff like that. Because Gordon, he's nothing but a fumble machine there. He fumbled it there last week there and stuff like that. But I think we should not do that there and stuff like that. I think we should bench fucking Gordon in this game there, but I don't know about that. But mostly we had to get the running game going and stuff like this week. So that was mostly for our offense. For our defense there, we're playing outstanding so far. We've been playing pretty well. We just need to work on mostly we need to mostly fix the stopping the run. Mostly that's what we need to fix on defense. But mostly in this game here, I think we need to stop the run more and try to put the haters back in position there and stuff like that. But mostly we also got our passing game. It's doing fine. We can actually stop them in the passing game and stuff like that for it. So I'm gonna go for the haters there. They do have Derek Carr there, who can actually go down the field there and stuff like that. But technically, and they also have Devontae Adams there. We need to watch out there. So mostly, we did pretty well last week against them and stuff like that. But for this game here, it's mostly going to be a revenge game. Mostly from injuring our guys last time. So I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win over the haters. That's it for the 2:05 games. So let's move on to the 2:25 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:25, we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with the Vikings here to win. I think the Vikings actually have a little bit more advantage. They look really solid there. They've been playing their best football lately with Kirk Cousins there. Kirk Cousins, who actually can go down the field there and stuff like that, and looks pretty solid there and stuff like that for it. For the Cowboys, they want to try to rebound here and get that bad taste out of their mouth when they were facing against Green Bay last week. There, they want to try to rebound against. They want to try to rebound here from like losing against Green Bay last week there, and mostly Green Bay totally upsetting them and stuff like that. They're gonna try to rebound it here and stuff like that. But this game is going to be mostly going to be a back and forth type of game here. It's going to be a hard hitting game, but I'm going to say the Vikings can pull it out here and win this one against the Cowboys. That's it for that game. Next, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. These are all 225 games. Mostly, I'm going to go with the Bengals here to win. The Bengals there, they look really solid there. Joe Burrow can actually try to go down the field and try to score some touchdowns there. He looks like really solid there and try to do that there and stuff like that for it. For the Steelers there, they're technically lost without Ben Roethlisberger there. Ben Roethlisberger could easily help him out, but technically they're lost without him. And they've been lost so far this whole season. They've been technically lost without Ben Roethlisberger there. Even there are some games there they technically won, but they technically are still lost without him and stuff like that for it. But I'm gonna say Bengals can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Bengals have a little bit more advantage over the Steelers, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals here over the Steelers. That's it for the 2:30 games. So let's move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the LA Chargers. Going with the Chiefs here to win. The Chiefs there. They look really good there. They have Patrick Mahomes who can actually go down the field there and actually scoring there and stuff like that. They do have their strong. Defense there, or they do have their mostly average defense there, can actually put some softs there and stuff like that for it. For the Chargers there, they don't look 100% that great there with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert doesn't look 100% that great there with that rib injury still has there and stuff like that. I don't really trust Justin Herbert with that rib injury there. Mostly that rib injury might mostly affect him in this game here and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here to win over the Chargers, but this game is going to be close. There and stuff like that. So that's it for that game. So we move on to Monday Night Football, November 21st, 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime ESPN. We got the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. I am gonna go with the Cardinals here to win. I'm gonna pick up the upset here and say the Cardinals can pull it out here and win this one. The Cardinals might actually have a little bit more advantage here and try to go down the field and actually try to score there. Or for the Niners there, they look pretty solid there, but they tried to go down the field and stuff like that. But I just don't really see the Niners actually trying to win this game here and stuff like that for it. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals here win over the Niners. And the teams are on bye this week. The Dolphins are on bye. The Seahawks are on bye. The Bucks are on bye. And the Jags are on bye. So, yep. Comment, rate, more sponsor to its members. We like our members. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification once they're uploads. We're sponsor to members. Like, carry out. Add a piece.